Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm going to be using the products that I sent you that I showed you in the previous video. To do my makeup here today. Not all, I might not use all the products, but most of them, yeah. So I'm just gonna go and put my hair back because I don't like when I get all the wispies in. Look like a fresh baby out the womb. Okay, so first I use the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel Hydrant. I normally just do like a little 1-2 pump on that, and then I'm just gonna moisturize my skin. Just makes me feel nice and clean. Make sure everything's not dry. Just died. And then next I use the It Cosmetics Confidence in an Eye Cream Anti-Aging Armor Brightens, Repairs, and Transforms. So what's up with your bags? So I just always dip my finger in there and I just kind of put it underneath here. Then I dip my finger again. Here. And then I just rub it underneath and then I kind of go around on the eyelid just because I think it needs it. So that's really my moisturizing. Makes my face just a little bit better. Let me scoot. Okay. Then next I use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I kind of just a little bit on there. Then I use the Too Faced Primed In Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. I just do 2 squirts of that. And I just put that in right here in my T-zone. Down my nose, on my cheeks, and my chin. Because I get really red right here. Really red. I just want to make sure it's not too awful. Sorry for the mirror in the frame. I can't see. I'm a little blind. So I don't use foundation. I just use concealer. So I use the Huda Beauty, the Overachiever Concealer in the shade Meringue. And it's like completely out. So we're gonna squeeze. I use this on right here. See, I just squeeze it down pretty far. But yeah, I just use it under my eyes, in the middle of my, or on the top of my forehead right there, and then on my chin. Because then I'm actually going to go in with the Maybelline New York Fit Me Concealer in the shade 10 Fair. This is also pretty empty, but works for me. And I just put that here, and the Huda Beauty dries pretty fast. So I just put it there. And then I'm going to use my beauty blender. Just I'm too lazy to go get it wet, so I don't really care. Then I'm just going to blend that in. Once I get more famous, I'll be able to do this a lot better. Obviously. Someone's over there. Probably my horoscope. So I just blend that in. Because I don't like a full, like, coverage, like, oh my god, I just caked it on my face look. Like, I like more natural, kind of just, you know, even though it still looks kicked on, but it's more natural feeling on my face, so. And then I just put it on the ends right here, on each side. Like I said, the Huda Beauty dries pretty fast, so I kind of just do one thing at a time. Oh. Because otherwise it's going to get too hard to blend in. I ain't got time for that. And then I just make sure I blend it all in. So, I mean, what have you guys been up to? I mean, you said just sit here in silence. You know, leave a comment below, kind of what you think. What you guys want to see next, or maybe what you think you want to see, or just pretty much anything in general, like a get ready with me, which I mean this kind of is, but like a Q&A, or whichever. And I really need my eyebrows waxed, but that costs money. I mean, it's only like $12 after I just bought $100 pair of jeans today, but still expensive. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but Justin Bieber's coming into town. Super excited about that. I bet the tickets will be like $500, but I will go into debt for this. I will go into debt. Probably not, but still, you know, just keeping it real with you guys. And I'm trying to be quiet so my mom doesn't make fun of me. Yes, I'm 24 years old and live at home. That's just how life is sometimes, you know? When you work for a city, the government, and they say, oh, we can live off $2. Here you go. That's a negative. So most of my makeup looks are inspired by, like, Casey Holmes, Tati Westbrook. That's pretty much who. And you guys can't make fun of me on this next part, because for my nose, I have really big nostrils. And I feel like it doesn't get in the crevices, so like I have to, my finger in my nose, and I press. And then I press. Yes, I wash my hands. And then I have that all done. See, it's not too much makeup, but it's enough for right now to where I don't look like sickly or disgusting going to work. Because I mean, could you imagine? So for powder, I use the Makeup Revolution Luxury Baking Powder. I think this is the shade Banana. That says right there. Banana. I've had this for quite a while, so it doesn't really need that much. And I just put it in like a little thing like this. I used to have this one. But I just put a little in there, and then I dab my brush in, or my beauty blender, and kind of just go everywhere like so. always start with underneath the eyes. And I like this because it doesn't give you flashback like some do. Because I've used some and I was like, girl, you need some, you know? Oh, I always do the laugh lines. Looks like I do cocaine after I put all this on, but I don't do cocaine. So here's this. And I kind of just put it all over. I put it on my nose. And when I'm done with that, see, then I get it all over my shirt, so I have to, you know. So the next, I'm so janky. So janky. I use the Kat Von D Shade and Light brush, where you're supposed to use this for like your contour. I do not. And then I use the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder, shade 110. As you can see, it is nearly empty, but I'm still going to use it. I just have to like dig. So what I do with this is I get some on my brush on this side. I get as much as I want, and then I start here and start kind of just blending out that powder, making sure all that concealer is set. Just kind of making sure that it's all there and not too awful, you know, and then I blend it in. Make sure I'll go down the neck, which I'll cover in the next part because I don't fully think it gets my whole neck, you know. You don't want no lines, which I mean, I have some lines. But how can you not, though? Sometimes you're just, like, going throughout your day, and then you're like, oh, I forgot to, like, blend. And then it just becomes a mess. Me. Every day. Mess. So since I'm going to do some eyeshadow, I'm just going to leave this on here. And then I'm going to pull out the Morphe one I got. And I threw away the shade names. That's so bad. Oh well. So with these, even though the mirror's good, I still like to bend it back so I can hold it like this. It's a lot easier for me to work with and use that. So let me take out a brush. All mine are dirty and disgusting. And I reuse them and I don't care. Oh well. So I'm going to use this one. It's the Jaclyn Hill X Morphe GAH32. It looks like this. Clearly been used. Clearly don't care. I think I'm going to dip into the shade. Just kind of start out. I think I'm going to mix these two. Let's look at this. These two and see what that looks like. A little bit of fallout. Not too bad, though. Not too bad. I'm going to tap that out and see what it looks like. So first impression, good, pretty good pigment, pretty good, a mix of the browns. I don't know if you can tell, you probably can't. But it's not too bad. Sometimes the Morphe ones are hard to get, honestly. That's not too bad, I don't think. Also, there might be some on the brush already from something else. Who cares, though? Not me. Yeah, lots of fallout on the palette. Lots of fallout. Yeah, see. Which, I don't mind. I don't really care about fallout. Some people do. Not really that huge of a deal to me. So I just kind of leave it. So I got that kind of in there. Then I'm just going to take a clean, this is clean actually, Morphe M5 04, looks like that. And just kind of go over these with that. Just to kind of make sure the edges are blended, just to even it out a little bit. So it's not too horrific. So I don't know which color I'm wearing to work. I think I'm going to do something like a gray, like a K-State shirt or something like that. So There's like a nice, this purple shade. It's not, on there it looks more purple than it actually is. It's more of like a burgundy maroon. Or I might just do like a full brown, like a brown moment, you know, with a little pop of right here. Ooh, girl. Ooh. We on the same page. So let me pull out one of another dirty brush. Where's this thing at? Because I don't care. This is the Morphe M433 Iconic. Super easy to use. I think I have like 4 of these and they're all dirty. But that'll change. I got something for Christmas. So I think I'm gonna maybe pop in this brown shade in my outer V. See what that looks like. Again, this one has a lot of fallout, but I don't care. I'll put that in my outer V. This is a nice brown. This is a really nice brown. See, I don't like doing new palettes because it makes me look like I get punched in the face, kind of like you guys are seeing now, but it doesn't look bad in person. Oh, God. Like, it doesn't look that awful, you know? So kind of just blending that in, making sure there's no harsh lines, kind of getting it into my outer V, into the crease. Right there. And then I'm definitely going to, like, lighten it up with either try to maybe put a lighter shade over and do that. So I'm going to go in with, again, the Jaclyn Hill one. Kind of blend that out together. Do that. And then I'm going to go with my clean one again. Blend out the edges again just to make sure. Another reason I like to leave it here is because there's tons of fallout here sometimes. Especially when I use, like, the shimmers. So I like to make sure it's there. Just so I can, like, easily wipe it off with the brush. Do that. Okay. So, I think I might go in with this shade because it's a little lighter. I think I might just put it here. Just, like, as a little breezy on the eyeballs. And I don't really have a brush that could do that, that I want to use, I do have this Kylie brush. It's supposed to be for, like, shimmers. Doesn't work good. Use glitter glue and the MAC Fix Plus. Bleh, no. No. Oh, so this is like, so I'm just going to kind of go in, put that on there, just to give it a little extra push. Actually, I might go in with my finger. And just, yeah, put it on there. And then I'm going to use, again, clean brush. Kind of brush that out. And so it lightens up just that corner for my shimmer I'm going to use. And I'm actually going to use, I like to go in with my, my MAC 242S. And I kind of just like to set the tone with that. So I just kind of dig in. And I like, we'll try that. I don't know, it's not very promising. And then we'll use some of the MAC Fix Plus. And then I just kind of wave the brush off. And I'm actually going to use this so I can, you know, see. Well, and then I put it on there. No. That looks ugly. Let me try my finger. Let me try my finger. So I think with all these shimmers, you're going to have to use your finger or Because I like that foiled, like, super in your face, like, kind of look. So let me do this side. Oh yeah, that looks better. It doesn't look good on there, but it looks good on here. So then, now that I got that on there, I like to use, I don't dig in again, I just like to use whatever's on the brush. Kind of smooth out the edges where the shimmer meets the regular thing. And then if I feel I need to go in again with my finger, I'll do that, which I normally do just because I'm a sparkle whore. Like, if it ain't shining, I don't want it on my face. Truth. Which that doesn't look so bad. I might try to go in again with the Fix Plus. Or maybe let me try and wet my brush first. Also, sometimes I'm like, how can you even tell if you got it on the brush? Because it's so, you know. Sometimes you're just like, what? See, I just don't think that helped. I just don't like how that looks with the brush. So, for the future, 18T, you need a finger. Because that ain't gonna work for us, sis. That ain't gonna work for us. So I got those on. So I'm gonna stop with that for now. I'll go back and I have to do my under eyes still. So then after I'm done with that, I'll just go in again with this and wipe off my excess right here. Get any of that off that I didn't need. Kind of make sure it's all up. Ooh, got my eyeball. And then it makes, it makes a pretty good clean line right there, which I enjoy. And then I take the clean one again, and I just brush it out. Next, we are going to do bronzer. So, like I said, I'm using the Urban Decay Sun-Kissed. I'm ghetto. I use half a thing. This breaks. It's just an e.l.f. like $1 thing. So I don't really care, honestly. And it's a good brush for $1. So I just kind of swirl in there, tap. Then I start on my forehead up here. Now I don't like, it doesn't have a smell necessarily. Some of them do and they stink, like really bad. So I just kind of go around in my face, go underneath here, because your girl's got a double chin, and we ain't getting any skinnier in 2019. I could tell you that. I could tell you that. Okay, let me go. In my note, I like to have a bronze nose, if you know what I'm saying. And just kind of make sure everything's in there. This is when I kind of like to go to my neck with it. Make sure it's not a little bit of fallout. What I used before that is the Becca bronze Bondi. Oh, I almost dropped that. This one right here. I also am almost out. But it's I really like this bronzer. I highly recommend. And then I kind of just go with this Real Techniques brush. It says it's the Instapop face brush. I really like this, and I kind of hold my hair back and I just blend, 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 blend. And then next I do my blush, which is, ooh, girl, that makes me look like I went through a windstorm. I use the Japanesque. I have no idea what brush this is. Got it at Marshall's on sale. Then I use my Tarte Parte Amazon Clay 12-Hour Blush. I've used this for years. Like, it's best blush. Then I just put it here, here. And you don't have to use blush if you don't use blush. I choose to use blush because your girl needs some color. Because we pale. And then after that, I just kind of and then also, if I think like my bronzer is too much, I go in with the Fit Me Again. And then I kind of just dig into there. And I kind of... And I do it around my nose, my face. Just if I feel it's too much. So then I know my go-to highlight. Is the Smashbox Spotlight and Pearl. Normally it's got like it's from Casey Holmes. My God, love her. And then I've been using this ever since it came out. Like, can you tell? So there's Turn It On Pearl, Crank It Up Pearl, and Blow a Fuse Pearl. I do all three, which is maybe too much for some people. And then I just use the Anastasia A23 brush. But today we're not going to use this. We're going to try something new with the Kilowatt. I don't know what shade to use. I might just mix the two. Is that bad? Let's mix. So I'm going to go in with this one first, and then this one. And then try it out. I don't like that. That's very subtle. I mean, like, I can see it's there, but let me show you. Let's just do my normal. So now that I got that all over my brush. So then let me mix these three and pop it on. Let me show you. Man. I'm about to Jeffree Star it up in here. I just kind of go all over with it. Definitely here. Definitely there. See? Probably can't tell. I'll have to show you better angles. But then I do, after that, I kind of go out of order. I like to do my brows. I just use the Precisely My Brow in 2.5. Like I said, my brows are disgusting. And I just kind of ding. I focus more on the ends, but I just kind of brush until I look better than I did. They're definitely sisters, not twins. I can tell you that. And then I just kind of do the other side. Don't try to do, they're just brows. And either way, they're gonna look ugly. I ain't got no one to impress. So then after I'm done with that, I like to do my bottom lash. Oh my God. I knew this was a bad setup. I'm doing this on my new iPad, so I'm like, So I think for my under, I'm just going to take these two again. And just go underneath there. Because I can't see. Yeah, and then take from that third shade I used for like my outer V into my crease and put that underneath as well. And then I always blend it out with just I was using the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH43, and it looks like this. Just a nice little one of those. And then I'm going to go in with the JH39 Morphe X Jaclyn Hill, and it's like a pencil. And then I just kind of blend that out Just a little. I don't really do anything special because I suck at the bottom lash because it's your bottom lash. Like, nobody really cares. So now that I'm done with that, that's my first layer of highlight I should have mentioned. But I'm going to spray using Urban Decay All Nighter. This one, a little empty, but just kind of go all over. And then while it's still wet, I use the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Baked Highlighter in Luminous. This is, and I like dig. And I just tap, 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 dig, tap, 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 here. So then when that's done, I'm like fully shooketh of how did I look. And then I'm going to use the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. Girl, that is the best setting spray ever. Okay, so then I'm going to use just a curling thing. I don't know where this is from. Marshalls, maybe. I shop there a lot. Probably Marshalls. Brand is Tweezerman. That helps. So then I just curl one at a time. I just kind of get in there. And then I use... If you could see over here, that's not organized at all. Half the time I can't find anything. So then I use the Bad Gal Bang by Benefit for the top. This one's running a little out, but I mean, it's fine. And it just got the thing like that. So then I just coat my lashes like that, like so. Oh, excuse my elbow. And then I'm going to go back and do more layers, trust me. And then I do the other eye. Sometimes I use like 3 different mascaras just because my lashes don't like to stay. This is, like, I've definitely tried. Like, I used to use the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I find that that is not, that's a no. Like, it's so chunky, and I just did not care for it. Like, did not. So then after I do that, I'm going to go in with the Benefit They're Real mascara and just recoat, just to give them a little extra oomph, if it helps out. And then I'm going to go in with the roller lash on my bottom ones. And that I have found no good way to do. So I just kind of rub it, I guess you would say. Shoot to both sides. I haven't used this in a while, so it's kind of nice to revisit and re-fall in love or re-whatever. And I kind of just do that again with the top because it's a nice, because I'm a mascara whore. I just want it to look pretty. And then I feel like my eyelashes or my don't have enough sparkle, so we're gonna go in again. Except I'm going to use the JH42 because I feel like I got mascara on it, so I'm just gonna coat it really quickly. And then 4. And then I do, obviously inner corner and my brow bone, which I use the third one in the Smashbox highlight, and I just put that on my brow bone. And then I do my inner corner. I think I just use those brushes backwards. The Morphe M213 and the Morphe E36, which is just like that. And then I use the JH40 like this. And I just kind of blend out the top bone part. And I don't think this is gross, but I use a towel to get like the extra stuff off my lips, because I hate it. Now let's take this hair out. Let's maybe brush it. Okay. So this is the finished look. Let me pick you up. But let me turn. See? But thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Thanks. Oh.